This is Jimmy. Jimmy is studying at the UTS. He really likes his university and his fellow students. Because of that, he wants to help the UTS to develop the education in view of the next 10 years. Jimmy would really like to stay in a closer relationship with the UTS, especially when he finished his study. So he had an idea. He thought it would be interesting to focus on the learning experience of students. But what should he do? Jimmy wants to find out which factors influence and especially will influence the UTS the most, so they can fit education process better to the needs of students. Jimmy knows, because of his strategy subject, what to do, and he made a pestle analysis. First, we need to analyze the macro-environmental factors so the UTS can focus their capabilities on the most important developments. With these findings, they can face the learning experience in the future. But what are the most important developments? Jimmy knows that needs of a society can change very fast. But what are these needs? Which megatrends has a university to face in the next years? To find this out, Jimmy was analyzing the megatrends and their influences on a society. As you can see, one important megatrend is the technological change. Technological changes are most important for the university sector because they encourage higher education, so this was the focus of the analysis. To develop the educational process, artificial intelligence and virtual assistants will be important for university. The second most important megatrend is the individualization. So, focus will set on this as well. Last year, more than 34 million students were evaluated by an analysis software of the Pearson Group when they completed the aptitude test called GMAT. Additional to an expert, the essay is proved by the software. These days, the AI-based examination technology can be used for the initial correction of exams. Through the adoption of standard processes, it creates more time for the actual tasks of education, like discourse, reflection, creativity, and personal development. It will develop more and more in the next few years, so the support for universities will increase. Virtual assistance has a similar influence on universities. It tries to support convenience and productivity by adopting the user's preferences and individual needs, in this case students' preferences and their individual needs. VA allow mostly seamless access and communication with other services or programs like EMAPs and other leisure time services. A prototype of a digital talking head, which can be understood as a virtual assistant with artificial intelligence, was developed by the University of Cambridge. About 7,000 sentences and emotional facial expression were recorded. Such a software can be personalized and more developed to support teachers and students in the education process. As you can see in the graph, the market for intelligent virtual assistants will increase rapidly in the next few years. Next to the automobile and healthcare sector, it will have a big influence on the educational sector. The third part is the importance of individualization. Coca-Cola understood that people are looking for personalized products. But is this development possible for the education sector? Values are changing in a society that gives more and more individual freedom. People want to be seen as an individual, will want to feel esteemed as a human being with different capabilities, preferences, and needs. This is an important development for universities because students want to create their own way of education. Universities have to give students the chance to choose the way of education by themselves and support them individually. What are the concrete implications of this analysis findings on the UTS? The analysis shows that it's really important to focus on the student needs. They want a better and a more helpful education process by means of individual learning, online education, virtual support, and much more. Artificial intelligence and virtual assistants can support this education process in the future and so on the learning experience for the students. Therefore, they can get a closer relationship with the students and a continuous learning experience. Jimmy will tell all his friends to study at the UTS because they know what developments are important in the future and how to improve the students' experience of learning.